I want this Gen 5 region to be like a real thing. I think this is the coolest thing. You could take this idea so much further. Like Sock and Throw, give them a baby Pokemon. Connect them. Make another one. Oh, let's just do that right now. Stoutland's great. You know, give it... dogs change all the time. We could have a new Herdier evolution that isn't just a normal type. I mean, that's super easy to do. Lipard's kind of fine, but you could give Lipard a new evolution. The Simmies, each of them needs a new evolution that like makes them actually unique from one another. Their anatomies are too similar. I like their beta forms, where this Simisear was this like, it was like a Snorlax. Simipour, I think, was a lot. No, it was Simipour was a lot skinnier, like a, you know, like a Luigi to a Mario, right? Or like a Waluigi. Yeah, this is what I want. If Simisage is Mario, Simisear needs to be Wario, and Simipour needs to be Waluigi. They need to be so separate in their final stages that they feel like I'm actually choosing a different Pokemon, you know? I need some consequences there. You could do stuff with that. You could also just give them make a baby, like a normal type baby Pokemon to these three, kind of like an Eevee, and then maybe give us like a dark type, a psychic type. You know, like you could do a little bit different like that. We saw the evolution from Rasharna. Unfezant's fine. I don't really like Unfezant. I just think it's so boring. I really just think it's so boring, and it's gray. I'm like, okay, what are we doing here? The Zebstrika evolution's sick. I think Boldore could use a split evolution into... Like, Gigalith feels like a dragon. Boldore should change into something else. That would be kind of cool. Swoobat could be something a little bit different. Think about Golbat to Crobat. Swoobat could be epic. Excadrill's awesome. Love the Girder split. Palpitoad split. Yeah, Throw and Sock need a baby, and then like a new evolutionary line, or like a, you know, give these Pokemon a Tyrogue and then give them a Hitmontop, right? Leavanny as well. I like Leavanny, but bug and grass type, kind of boring. Swaloon is a cocoon. What if it evolves and never comes out of its cocoon and it stays kind of an introvert? Or maybe it's like a little bit more goth or something. I don't know. You could make something up. I like the grass typing. Maybe it loses the bug typing. Maybe the grass overwhelms it. I don't know. You could do something cool with that and just give it a new typing. Or maybe it loses the grass type. Maybe it gets... I'm trying to think of another element it could like possess, you know? Maybe ice type. Yo, that's crazy. If Swaloon evolves during the winter, the leaves break apart, but it now has this like crystalline, it's bug and ice type, and like it has this like not igloo motif, but like, you know, it's like, it's like bundled up. It's bundled up to stay warm or something, or maybe it embraces the ice. I don't know. Whirlipede also is such a cool design, separate from Scolipede, that I could see Whirlipede evolving separately, like a split evolution. Basculin got a new evolution, so that's pretty cool. But the other two don't have an evolution, so what's up with that? Crocodile's pretty perfect. This thing got a regional form. That's the other thing. All these regional forms would be available in that new game. Dude, Maractus needs something. I like Maractus a lot. Maractus needs something. Crustle could evolve. Like, what happens if it loses the rock type? Or a split evolution where it is like abandoned or whatever. It's like, yeah. Adept Sharon, the electric monkey. I just read your comment. That would be sick as one of the monkeys. Roggenrola needs a regional form adapted for either a volcano or a snowy mountain. That's cool. Imagine we revisit Unova, but now 20 of the Pokemon have season-specific evolutions. It's not all 4 seasons, but always a specific one for each. Yeah, Sharon, earlier in the episode, we talked about new evolutions for a sequel Unova game. That's what we were talking about. Yeah, that's what that is. Hold on. Yeah, so Dwebble could basically be... Because we see Dwebble so much in the anime without its shell. So if we see Dwebble without its shell and it evolves without its shell, It doesn't become Crustle, but it becomes something else. You know? We saw Scrafty. This would be it right here. Sigilyph, I don't really care about. That's like an unknown. Dude, that's the other thing. They say Gen 5 is only a copy of Gen 1, but I think it actually is low-key. I think it calls back to Pokemon from all previous generations, but mostly Gens 1 to 2. Like, I think I see a lot of Pokemon that feel like they're based on Generation 2 Pokemon. We could get new fossils for that secondary region. Garbodor could use something. Cinccino, again, is just kind of like a little bit plain. I feel like I would like to see something. You know, people have done it. Duosion evolves with a virus. It becomes poison type. Swanna, we get to see a Ducklet evolution. Becomes the Black Swan. I'm just literally just making this up. This is like really easy ideas, but I'm just saying like you could do different things with all of these things. All of these Pokemon could be different. I love the Sawsbuck concept. That's really fun. Emolga could get a Raichu. Let me see. Galvantula could use a new evolution. Ferrothorn's fine. Yeah, Clang. I feel like Clang feels like Poliwhirl, where I'm like, all of these Pokemon are the same. Give it a split evolution. Make it really different. Make that new split evolution very different. Clang needs that. Tynamo, Electric, and Electros, they're pretty sick. I could still see something being a little bit different with those. LGM, BEM, those are cool. They're pretty underutilized. I could see that with the new evolution or something. Just like Psychic seems so plain. I don't know. I feel like that needs something else. Chandelure is perfect. Haxorus is really cool. Beartic, fine. Cryogonal, fine. Needs a baby. Stunfisk. Let's see what Mienfao. Dude, Mienshao. I want the Dragon type. Fighting Dragon type Mienfao. Mienshao. I just made one of those. It's in my video. I think it's in the video that's already on the channel right now. If not, it's in an upcoming video. Druddigon's sick. I don't think you need to change it, but it would be kind of cool with an evolution. I made an evolution for that with Ondu region. That was fun. Really, really cool monster. Let's see. Golurk is perfect. Bisharp is pretty perfect, but it does have a new evolution. Bouffalant could use a baby. Rufflet, Braviary, pretty perfect, I think. Volibee, Mandibuzz, pretty perfect. Heatmore feels irrelevant. Give it an evolution. Durant's fine. Hydreigon's not getting anything. Volcarona's not getting anything. Man, they really made Volcarona kind of a pseudo-legendary. Putting it next to putting it after Hydreigon and in between the Swords of Justice. Volcarona literally just needs a stat buff. It could so easily have 600 BST. I would have loved to see that. That would have been cool. Yeah, and then that's that. The new locations in Black 2 kind of lacked new Pokemon to fit them. Yeah, I see that. Galvantula, but for Reversal Mountain. Reversal Mountain is like it leaves the original cave that it's in, the electric cave. Bug fighting type Crustle. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Like he has to like build up his body because he doesn't have the protection. So rather than being defensive as Crustle, it evolves in a way to actually be like it's gotta actually work on its real physique. That's cool. Volcarona with 600 BST would actually terrorize competitive and casual battles. Victor Brine, how you doing, man? I don't think that matters. I mean, it would be as powerful as any other. It's just a fire type. It has so many 4 times weaknesses. I think Volcarona would be as powerful as any other pseudo legendary. I never buy that when someone's like, it'll break the meta, but other things will rise. If Volcarona is taking over, all of a sudden rock type Pokemon become more relevant to bog down Volcarona. The meta is constantly moving. Yeah, I like that Haxorus is not pseudo. I like that it's like because it's not a pseudo, it's actually more obtainable and easier to train, which makes it more fun, you know. Links are in the description to become a YouTube channel member or a Patreon supporter. You get access to literally everything that you're seeing on screen. They're all VODs, and you can watch all of them. $5 a month. You're helping out the channel. You're helping me support and pay my editors. You're helping me make and commission new fake mon art for my videos, and you're just supporting the channel, and you get all this in return. There are other perks as well. Links are in the description. Appreciate you guys.